About to give the 1 minute warning, but it is at the top of the hour, and it is my great pleasure to introduce you to a woman who has quickly grown just like a sister. I love Nicole like a sister, and you want to talk about a marketing business mind. This woman is fierce. So everybody needs to put your phone away unless you're watching on it. Any kind of distractions, hide in the closet, go in the car, do something, but give 100% attention. This woman is going to be breaking this presentation down in a way that makes it simple, and you're going to take action. And Nicole Jackson, take it away.
Oh, wonderful. You know, Nalani, I'm so thrilled to be on a panel with you. Anytime I get to be with you, I'm just honored because you're just an amazing leader. I've learned so much from you, being partnered with you and seeing you in your element is just powerful. So thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And yes, family, we are going to jump right into it. I am Nicole. I am here from the Midwest. I'm actually just outside of Detroit, Michigan. And I'm going to share with you something today that has totally changed my life. First thing I'm going to do is share my screen with you. Let's share that. And I'm going to do this and do that. All right. I'm going to share with you something that has really made a huge difference in my life as I was introduced to it at the top of the year, coming out of last year, coming out of 2020. I suffered a huge loss in my business, and my door shut for 4 months. And, like I have a brick and mortar business here, and it totally scared me to death. And I was looking for something. And I was introduced to this amazing co-op life, and it literally changed my life in just a few minutes. Like I started to receive benefit from it immediately. So I have the pleasure I've been able to share it with some of my friends and family. I have the pleasure to being able to share it with you today, okay, as it literally has changed my life. So I do want you to get to a quiet location. What I'm going to share with you has the potentially to change every single thing about your life. So it demands your attention. You also want to grab a pad and pen so that you can take some notes. You may have some questions, and I definitely want you to get all of your questions answered. So be prepared to take some notes. All right. And what it is that we're doing is we are helping people all over the world live debt-free, stress-free, and financially free lifestyles. Okay. So I want to show you the system today. So before I get started, though, I've got to ask you a question, okay? I need to ask you, what is your number? What's your number? Not your phone number, not your social security number, or your credit score. No. What is your 84, as we like to call it? What is it for you? What is it going to take on a monthly basis for you to not have to worry about finances anymore? How much is it going to take for you to pay all of your monthly obligations? What's your number? Now, my number is different from Nalani's number. That's different from your number. So it doesn't matter what your number is, but I want you to think about that for a moment. What is it? How much is it going to take for you to pay your bills and have some left over? I want you to think about that, because that's our goal. We're going to introduce you a system. And I got to ask you, if I could show you a way for just $1 a day for you to bring in every single month your number, would that be something that you'd be interested in hearing more about? Well, of course, I know the answer is yes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in telling you what that is. And that's CoopCrowd, okay? So CoopCrowd, we're a global cooperative, okay? And we're helping individuals, charities, businesses, everyone raise funds easily for everything, for everyone's causes. Now, you don't have to be a charity per se, a 501c3, in order to raise funds on our system. You can, raise funds for anything, okay? And we're completely disrupting the fundraising industry. Okay. When I talk about disruption, I'm talking about serious disruption. We've all seen Airbnb disrupt the hotel industry, right? But they don't own any real estate, no hotels, not one. But they've completely turned making reservations on its side with their technology. Okay. Same thing for Uber and taxi cabs. I remember when we used to call cabs. We don't do that anymore. We use a simple technology called Uber, which has changed that rideshare or that taxi cab industry, okay? And that's the exact same thing that we're doing to the fundraising industry. And when I tell you that we're disrupting it and we're changing it forever, it's never been this accessible to people. It's never been this rewarding to people like you and I, and it's never been this fun, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you a little bit about crowdfunding and how we're changing it a little bit later, okay? Because what we've done is we've married three powerful 21st century trends, okay? And that first one being cooperatives. Cooperatives is just a big group of people working together to create win-wins for each other. That's what a cooperative is. And how it works is we're literally in the cooperative age, right? We've seen the industrial age, the agricultural age. We've seen all of that. We're now in the cooperative age. We're having to cooperate with each other in order to make things happen. We've seen a decline or a flattening of the corporate hierarchical structure, the pyramidal structure, that's flattening. And we're all working together. It's basically, you've got my back, I've got yours. That's what a cooperative is, okay? And crowdfunding. And everybody's heard of crowdfunding, right? Crowdfunding, as I said, we're changing that entire industry around. Most people who are crowdfunding, like Kickstarter, Airbnb, Indiegogo, those crowdfunding sources, they're not even really that successful in the grand scheme of things. Most 80% of the people who traditionally crowdfund are not even reaching their goals. We have an amazing system that is going to, that literally makes it that much easier for everyone. So crowdfunding absolutely works. I can tell you that I'm here in Michigan and my background is real estate and real estate development. And I can tell you, as we're rebuilding our city, 100% of our development deals are crowdfunded, okay? Crowdfunding is a big deal and it absolutely works, okay? And then finally, automation. Automation at the crux of our system is a decentralized digital wallet, okay? Now, each and every one of you guests who decide to partner with us, you're gonna receive your own decentralized digital wallet. Now, that might not mean anything to you now, like it did to me when I first was introduced to it. Like I'm somewhat of a tech dummy, if you will, that just went right over my head. But I'm telling you now, after having used it, it is a game changer. All of the sending and receiving of the donations are done in this wallet, which frees you up and your time up to do the things that you need and want to do for your life. Absolutely powerful, because my business requires so much of my energy. I had to have something that was going to be automated. You know, I know a lot of people who we work with, we've got busy moms and people who are working 9-to-5 jobs and things like that. We're looking for something that's going to be automated. And this automation is totally the game changer. Okay. And if you're concerned about crowdfunding at all, is it legitimate? Absolutely. Google it. Okay. You'll find it. It's the practice of funding a project or venture by raising many small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. And that's exactly what it is we're doing. And it 100% absolutely works. Now, how are we changing this industry on its side? Well, I'm going to tell you. Remember I said that 80% of people who are doing traditional crowdfunding are unsuccessful? Well, there's two good reasons for that, okay? The first is that you still have to market your cause, okay? So you've got to market it. You've got to have some skills in that area or have a huge network of people to market to. And let's face it, most people aren't marketers. You know, they don't know how to do that, right? So it fails for that reason. And then secondly, you're completely 100% dependent on the goodwill of people to give unto your cause. Okay. And most people really don't care about your cause. People are so overwhelmed with their own causes. What is it that I need? Most people are highly concerned. They don't really care about your cause. So for those two reasons, 80% of people never reach their fundraising goal in traditional crowdfunding. Well, here at CoopCrowd, we turn that on its side. Our system is so amazingly unique. It's where givers also immediately become receivers. How powerful is that? And what type of incentive is that for folks to give into your cause? Because their causes now get funded at the very same time. So amazing. So let me tell you a little bit about it, okay? CoopCrowd is a peer-to-peer subscription-based crowdfunding system. And might I say, it's the first and only subscription-based system. And why is that important? Why is that so important? Well, a subscription-based means residual donations to you. Now, if you have a pulse right now, you know that residual is king. Residual is what all of us have been looking for, praying for, working for, is to find something that's going to bring residual funds into our lives. And we're the only subscription-based crowdfunding system. And 100% of every donation stays within our community. Now, that's incredibly powerful because, again, those traditional crowdfunding sources, they charge fees. Fees go to the company. Well, that's not what's happening. You don't have to pay a percentage of your donations to the company, okay? 100% of the donations stay within the community, all right? Go to the participants. Now, we're 100% transparent, fully automated, and can't be manipulated. Like I said, there's no middleman. You're not paying commissions off of the donations you receive, okay? There's no waiting. You get to receive your donations immediately. That's absolutely huge. There's no waiting. And you can put your donations toward anything that you choose. You don't even have to tell people what you're raising money for. It's your cause, okay? So whether you are raising money because you do have this fabulous business idea that you want to bring to the marketplace and you need to raise some funds for that, well, we can help you with that, okay? Or maybe you have college-age children that you're trying to figure out how are you going to pay those tuition bills. Well, we can help you with that, okay? Or maybe you just have more month at the end of your money and you're looking for a way to bridge that gap, right? We absolutely can, and we find pride in helping you with that. So absolutely toward any purpose that you choose. Now, let me tell you what we're not, okay? Now, we're not MLM or network marketing. Even though I've done those, I've tried those, and honestly, I wasn't very successful in any of those type of ventures. That's not what this is. And I'm going to share with you some things over the next couple of slides that may sound familiar to you. Maybe they sound like something that you have been involved in or exposed to in the past. I can promise you, this is not that. And when I break things down for you, you're going to realize just how different this is than anything that you've ever seen in the past, okay? Now, we're also not gifting. We're not a gifting circle, susu, a flower, any of those things. We're none of that, okay? And we're not an investment company. This is not one of those things that you're going to hand over your money and receive, or hope to receive a return. That's not what this is. We are a one-of-a-kind crowdfunding system. Our purpose is to cooperatively help you raise all the funds that you want for whatever it is that you need. You're not in this alone. We're all working together to help you raise those funds, okay? Now, it's very simple what it is that we do with this $1 a day donation, okay? We do three things better than anyone on the planet, and that is we give, share, and receive, okay? We give out of an act of kindness, average of $1 a day, okay? We share from our hearts with a few people who we want to help be debt-free, stress-free, and financially free, right? And then we receive blessings from other people as we duplicate this, okay? Very, very simple 3 steps that we do in order to achieve that. And this is the part where I tell you just how simple this is, okay? And I don't want you to overcomplicate it. It's just this simple, 3 steps, okay? first thing that you do is you just register and become an active donor, and you make a one-time out-of-pocket donation of $84. That's $1 a day for 84 days. Very, very simple stuff, okay? And then step 2, you just help 3 people who do the exact same thing, register, become active donors, make an $84 donation, right? And then step 3, you simply teach those 3 how to duplicate that and invite 3 people as well. That's it. You help 3 to each help 3. And that's it. And when you help 3, when you first help your first 3, then your monthly subscription is free. So it's just a one-time out-of-pocket donation of $84. Powerful, powerful stuff. And then all you do is simply watch your money grow. And we're going to talk about watching it grow in the next few slides. But that's it, guys. Let's not overcomplicate this thing at all. Now, let me tell you how the $84 donation is split up. Basically, it's the first $25 when you enroll people, the first 25%, first 25% goes to you. You receive 25% of all of the people who you personally invite to the system. You receive 25% of all their donations, okay? 50% of their donation goes into the cooperative, and it supports 10 different levels, okay? And the other 25% goes into a bonus pool that once your 3 have their 3, you become eligible for those bonuses. Very, very powerful stuff. Now I'm going to break down our very simple 84-day strategy. Now, remember I said, what's your 84? The reason I said that is because with our strategy, you can literally meet that number within 84 days. Now, does that sound like something that you want to pay close attention to? Now's the time. Okay, dig in. This is where the meat is. All right. Now, everybody is donating $25 every 28 days. Okay, so $3 goes to administrative fees, getting your website and all of that. So your donation is actually $25. Now, here's how it works. All your goal is going to be is to introduce this to 3 people within the next 7 days. Okay, within 7 days, you'll introduce it to 3 people. They'll each make an $84 donation. And then you're going to receive $26. Okay. So at this point, you're going to have 3 people in, obviously, and your monthly donation is free because $26 is more than $25. You've now covered your monthly donations forever. Okay. So now you're not worrying about putting anything in, you're not making a monthly, you're not spending money every single month. This is happening automatically. All of the sending and receiving is done in your digital wallet. You don't have to do anything else, okay? Now, the next week, days 8 through 15, those 3 donors are going to find and invite 3 more friends and family members. At this point, you're gonna have 12 people in your organization. You're gonna receive $38. Well, what happens at this point is that it unlocks the unlimited bonus portion of the system, which now, literally can 5 to 6 times your donations received at this point, okay? Very, very powerful stuff. Now let's fast forward to the next 3 weeks. Over the next 3 weeks, you're gonna be like on the 5th level of your matrix, and you'll have over 300 people in your network. And at this point, you'll receive $326. Okay, now this is on a monthly basis or every 28 days, which actually is like 13 times per year, not just 12. It's 13 times per year. You're receiving $326. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to your number, right? All right, well, we're going to keep going. Now on days 40 through 47, so just over a month into our simple strategy of everyone duplicating, finding 3 people, you now have over 1,000 people. Over 1,000 people in your organization, and you received a residual donation of $1,200 now. Now, at this point is where it gets gooder, gooder and gooder. This is where it gets better, guys. At this point, I've been talking to you about our $25 system. Well, we have a $250 system as well, okay? And what happens on the $250 level is basically you're going to add a zero. You're 10xing all of your donations received. So you're going to just 10x that each dollar amount received, right? At this point, you're auto upgraded to the $250 level. Once you received over $750, it auto upgrades you. Okay, so let's just do that for a moment. On this level, you're now going to change from $1,237 to $12,370. Do you understand? Just add a zero. Now, for the sake of this illustration, I'm going to only talk about the $25, but just keep in mind that once you've upgraded to the $250 level, you're 10xing these numbers I'm talking about. Okay, now let's keep going. Nearly 2 months in, you're on the 7th level. You've got over 3,000 people participating because of this simple duplicatable process. You've got over $2,600 received on a I want to say monthly. Let's just go ahead and say monthly basis, right? Keep going. 2 months in, on the 8th week, on the 8th week, days 56 through 63, you've got almost 10,000 people in your group. You've now received on a monthly basis $6,700. Now, at this point, we puff our chests out. We're so excited because what we know is that it's only about $4,100 that the majority, 90% of the people on the globe need in order to meet all their monthly obligation. On average, $4,100. You're at $6,700. 90% of the global population are set, are done. They've met their number in about 2 months. So we're incredibly excited because that's our entire goal. The founder of the system, his whole focus, his mission statement in life is to eradicate poverty on the globe. And we're able to do that, running a very simple process over the course of 2 months. We're able to make that happen. Now this makes sense. It makes sense. This is something that you want to be involved in because you want to be a part of the solution, right? Very exciting stuff. Now let's fast forward to the next 2 weeks. This is in week 10, you now have over 88,000 people in your organization, and you've got $142,000 in monthly donations every single month that you've created. Very, very powerful stuff. It doesn't even, this information, these numbers do not even include the bonus money. This is just the money that the basic money that's in the matrix. The bonus money, like I said before, is going to 5 to 6 times your donations received. Incredible. So let me show you what this looks like at large. Okay. Now these are all 10 levels and these are the donations received on each level. Like on your 10th level, it's over $111,000. When you fill the entire matrix, this all totals $142,000 on a monthly residual basis. But you know, one thing that we know about this number is that it's a perfect world scenario. And I don't know about you, but my life is not perfect. Okay, nothing ever comes out as it's planned. All right, so let's just say you get it 50% right, 50% wrong. Okay, that's incredible. 71,000 on a monthly basis. But I'll tell you what, you don't even have to be that good to really have your life change in an amazing way. We all heard about the 80-20 rule. What if you got it 80% wrong, 20% right? That still pays you over $28,000 on a monthly basis. We're so incredibly excited that you don't even have to be that good, right? What if just you were able to make it happen at 10%? 10% would still, you would receive $14,000 in donations every single month. And again, we're talking about $1 a day. We're talking about on the $25 matrix. What about that $250 system? What about that system? We can 10x that number. Just at 10%, that's $142,000. But I like these numbers. What if you got it 1% right? If you only got it 1% right on the $250 system, that's still $14,000. And most of us most of us on this line today, $14,000, and we're done. We're done. That $14,000 a month would cover most of everyone on this line's bills every single month. So just getting it 1% right. Can you get it 1% right? I think you can, for sure. We all can. So what I want to do is I want to play a short video for you. This, you're going to hear from the founder. You're going to hear from a bird's eye view of what it is that I just broke down for you. And then I'm going to come back and basically tell you how you can get started. We'll go from there.
Welcome to CoopCrowd, the world's first cooperative crowdfunding system and a new kind of crowdfunding. Your CoopCrowd journey begins when you give an act of kindness. And when you do, your donation can cooperatively help over 10 causes above you. Once you give an act of kindness, you then set up your campaign to raise money for any personal, charitable, or business reason, and then share your campaign with your circle of influence. After sharing your campaign, you will begin to cooperatively receive acts of kindness from others, and you can receive donations from over 10 generations of donors below you. Each person between you and the giver cooperatively receives a small piece of the donation. You can share CoopCrowd with as many people as you like. And here's the best part. The more you do, the more it cooperatively helps you and your teammates. This is how leverage is cooperatively used to everyone's advantage in CoopCrowd. You cooperatively receive acts of kindness from the people you invite, and the people they invite, and the people they invite through over 10 generations of donors. Ultimately, you can cooperatively receive a small donation every day from thousands of people all around the world that you don't know and you will probably never meet. That's the uniqueness of cooperative crowdfunding and what makes CoopCrowd a system unlike every other crowdfunding platform in the world. Here's what you get to fund all your dreams: professional hosting, expert knowledge support, and dozens of groundbreaking marketing tools. CoopCrowd is also global and can be shared with everyone, everywhere. But the last best part is this: you get your very own personalized digital wallet, allowing you to receive your donations instantly. Whether it's $1 or $100,000, you can withdraw your money immediately. You get your money when you need it, right now. Now I ask, can it get any better? We think not. So please join us right now and get with the crowd, CoopCrowd.
Wow, I absolutely love that video because I promise you, this is the only crowd that I would like to go with. I mean, this crowd has, when I think about the members, the team that we have, I mean, everyone supports and loves everybody in our group. I mean, when I tell you that you're doing this for yourself, but absolutely not by yourself, that is the truth, okay? So the best part of it is that your donations are residual and you can receive more donations every day forever. Remember, I talked about growth? That's the amazing thing about this. Literally, your donations will be one thing today, but then you're going to receive donations again tomorrow. Every month, it's even more, every single month. This is so incredibly powerful because most of us are used to these corporate jobs where you're lucky to get a 2 to 3% increase on an annual basis. Well, we're talking about growth every single month. Family, this is the golden goose. I'm so excited about being privileged enough to be a part of it, okay? So your subscription is paid every 28 days. This also means that you receive donations every single 28 days. Incredible stuff. Like I said, we're all looking for residual. Okay, so, and we want to help you on every level. Okay, so we give you all the tools that you need in order to be successful. You're going to get your own personalized website with a real-time dashboard. You're going to see all the sending and receiving in your back office. So powerful. And then, of course, you're going to get their own decentralized private wallet. Two things about the private wallet. One is that you may not understand just how important it is, but literally, it is, we're going, as we move into this cashless society, and it's not just Nicole talking, this is happening all over the world right now. In China, for example, they're not using cash or credit cards to, get on a train or to buy groceries or anything like that. They're using their phone. They're using apps on their phone. They're using a digital wallet. And so that's happening. It's coming here in the States. It's coming all over the world. So you're going to get your very own. Now, privacy, the second part that's important about it is privacy. Trust me, as we go forward, your privacy is going to be more important than you can absolutely imagine. Okay, so you're going to get that. We're cutting edge. We have that for you. That's one of the things that you're going to get as you join us. And all the tools and support that you need. We do these calls to help you to expose your friends and family members. As a matter of fact, pretty much every single day, we will host these calls so that you can bring your guests. So bring your guests immediately to these calls. And I just want to ask you, would you let $1 a day stand in the way of you literally living the life of your dreams, stress-free, debt-free? We know stress is just like, stress that it really can manifest in physical ways. People are having physical ailments, physical manifestations of stress. Okay. Or would you like to have 7 days of Saturday where you can wake up when you get tired of sleeping, right? That's what will happen with financial freedom. Would you let $1 a day stand in the way of that? I think the answer for everybody is absolutely no. So all you have to do now is get back with the person who invited you to look at this information. Let them know that you're ready to get locked and loaded, that you're ready to share it with your 3 people. And then you just make a one-time donation. So you're going to make a one-time donation. It's either going to be of $84. That's the $25 plus $3 hosting fee for 3 months. Okay. And then it'll be $28 after that. Or you'll get on both levels. Some people want to just jump right out there right away and get on both. They want to get on the 25 and the 250. And you can do that. It's about $864, which puts you on both levels. Okay. Very, very simple. That's it. You're done. So again, get back with the person who invited you to look at this information. They'll get you locked and loaded. And of course, you want to do that today because we want to invite you to tomorrow. We have an amazing